Barker, Belgrave and Bigweed by Bill Dare, with Nicky Henson as Bigweed and Jeremy Clyde as Barker.
I'm on the right train for Shoreham.
Yes.
Oh, thank God for that. Oh. I say. I'm sure I know you. Tenbridge School, weren't you at Tenbridge?
Good God! Sir, I'm just trying to place, Barker.
Right. I know you. Bigweed. Huh. Who'd forget a name like that? So.
Fancy us meeting like this. How are you?
Extremely well. And you?
Fine, very well indeed.
Kept meaning to keep in touch with you after Leavers Day, but you know how it is.
Well, I've met you quite a few times since we left Tenbridge. We've played the odd game of bridge, haven't we?
Bridge?
How's Mrs. Barker?
Mrs.?
Your charming wife.
My wife?
Tessa. Made us all sausage rolls, remember?
I'm not married.
Oh, I'm sorry. Got my wires crossed for a minute. That was so long ago. No, of course you're not married. Keep in touch, do you? With the old crowd?
Empson? Tate? Messner? Cricket Messner.
Oh, Cricket Messner. Yeah. See any of them?
Hardly ever. Though occasionally I bump into one of them. I've never arranged to see them. I've never attempted to make contact.
Nor me. Quite the reverse. I'd run a mile rather than speak to a single one of them.
None of them?
Excepting yourself, naturally. You and I were a team. Still are.
What about, Well, you must have. You must surely have heard from Belgrave.
Ah. Have you?
Well, not really.
No, not at all. But you must have.
Well, I haven't.
Now, that does surprise me. No letter?
No.
Not even a card? Christmas card?
No.
I'm flummoxed. Absolutely flummoxed.
I've not received a single word from Belgrave since Leavers Day.
Well.
What about you? Heard much? Still great friends, I suppose. Close as ever.
Well, yes. But not in the sense that we've got to make a big fuss all the time.
But you hear from him?
Well, not exactly. I mean, I don't exactly hear from him as such.
Just the occasional greeting.
No. Well, not since Cambridge.
Nothing?
No, not really. No, not really a single word.
I see.
Well, it's hardly surprising, is it? He hasn't got the time. He's a very busy, successful man, after all.
No, indeed. One can't help reading about him in the papers. Not that one would wish to avoid reading about Belgrave, but...
He's done very well, and he deserves it. I wouldn't take it away from him. I'm very glad for him. Very glad indeed.
Of course.
I was in his class at Cambridge.
We both were.
Were we?
Barker, Belgrave, and Bigweed. First in the alphabet. We were all put in alphabetical order around the classroom, remember?
I'd completely forgotten. I do remember Belgrave sat on my right. I have a very clear image.
Well, I was on the same table, next to Belgrave, on the other side.
That's extraordinary. I just can't see it. Can't remember it at all.
I did write to Belgrave several times while he was at Cambridge. I think he could have replied.
Oh, not Belgrave.
He could have dropped me a line.
Not the type.
Nearly 15 years.
Belgrave doesn't care, Barker. Never has done.
Then he's selfish.
Oh, obviously you didn't know him, Barker. Not like I did.
Didn't I?
No, doubt it.
You didn't see much of him at Cambridge, did you?
Who told you that?
Parsons. I met Parsons.
Parsons?
A rugby Parsons, gap tooth, eczema.
Oh. Well, it's a lie. We used to greet each other in the street, Belgrave and I. Always a nod, nothing more, nothing less.
A nodding acquaintance. That all.
Actually, you wouldn't understand.
Do you keep up with the singing?
What?
With the choir. You were singing Bigweed.
Singing Bigweed? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, I quite forgot.
I often came to listen.
Did you?
You were at the back.
Well, I was a baritone.
Are you still singing?
No, I never could sing.
Oh, modesty.
I'm completely tone deaf, always have been.
You all seem so passionate at the back, your face next to Belgrave's. It was marvellous.
I was miming.
You can't have been.
No, I was.
But the choir, its reputation, didn't you tour around the country?
I never raised my voice in song during 6 years of choir practice and 4 years of touring around the South Coast.
Choir master, what was his name? A Scabby?
Scabby was virtually deaf by the time I joined, going a bit soft too. I got in because Belgrave told Scabby that I had a nervous condition which made auditioning impossible.
Singing Bigweed. It's quite erroneous. I find it a little annoying.
Huh?
A bloody con trick, that's all it was.
What does it matter? Oh, come along, Barker. You're not serious. You never told me what you do, Barker.
Well...
I'm in import myself. Export and import, moving things around. Invoices, orders, letters of credit, checks, phone calls, currency exchanges, deposits, withdrawals. All on paper. Half the stuff never really moves. You know what? Some of it doesn't even exist in the first place. Clever, eh? Huh?
So it's a con.
No, it's not a con. I'm not a criminal. Hurts nobody.
But I get off here.
But this isn't Shoreham.
Excuse me.
Why don't you go to Shoreham?
Well, I'd very much like to see you again, Bigweed. There are lots of things I'd like to talk about.
Excellent idea. How about a bit of lunch next week?
Are you in the book?
Yes, Olympia Holdings.
I'll get in touch then.
Absolutely. Look forward to it.
Let's not wait another 15 years.
Oh, no. Cheerio. Till next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Is this seat taken?
No. Help yourself.
Oh, thank you. Does the program begin about 7:30?
Yes. Well, the overture's not much cop in my view. Bloody Puccini. Hey.
We know each other.
Good God. Yes, don't tell me. It's, Barker. Am I right?
Yes. And you're Bigweed. I remember very clearly. Who'd forget a name like Bigweed?
Oh, plenty of people. How are you?
Oh, extremely well. Extremely well.
Good.
And you?
Fine, absolutely fine. Well. Good gracious. I'm trying to remember the last time we met.
We were
You were on a train.
No, I was going to say a cross-channel ferry. Wasn't it on a ferry?
Definitely a train. Brighton line, I'm damn sure of it. And your wife was with you. Tessa, that's it.
My wife?
We all shared the same compartment.
Did you say my wife was with me?
You were visiting her family down in Croydon. Or was it Haywards Heath? No, I think it was Haywards Heath.
But I'm not married.
Not married?
No.
What? Not ever?
Not ever.
Not once?
Not once.
No, I'm absolutely not sideways. Not married?
No.
Oh, I can't. Isn't it amazing? Here for the opera, or are you just popping in to prop up the bar?
I'm hoping to see the opera. I was waiting for a friend who has the tickets. You see.
I normally come with a wife, but she suddenly got rather ill.
I'm sorry.
Managed to flog the ticket, thank God. So, what are you up to now, Barker? Are you still at, you still with, weren't you with, are you still at,
No.
No? Oh, you've left.
Yes, I've left.
Moved up in the world.
Well,
I'm glad to hear it. So you've moved on and up. Good. Glad to hear that you're up to your old tricks and that everything's hunky-dory, as we used to say. Why, congrats. On the promotion. Cheers.
Cheers. Have you heard from Crozier?
Crozier. Oh, let's see. No, I haven't. In fact, I thought he'd emigrated.
He moved to Milton Keynes.
Yes, that's right, Milton Keynes. Yes, that was it.
And what about, Messner?
Messner?
Cricket Messner?
Oh, Cricket Messner.
Yes.
I might have bumped into him once or twice. In fact, I believe he used to work in the office next to mine.
But that's strange. Last time I heard he was buying up local newspapers.
Messner? You don't mean the one who bought a tobacconist newsagents?
No, that was Parsons, wasn't he?
Parsons? From rugby?
Wait, he played rugby, didn't he?
Who is he?
I don't know. Who's Messner?
I can't remember. Oh, wasn't he,
I don't know. Well, what about Belgrave?
Belgrave? Now you're talking.
Do you see much of him?
Always done so well. Always knew he would.
Do you see him much?
He deserves everything he gets. He really
Yes,
does.
but do you see him?
No, not much. I haven't seen him since Cambridge. Do you remember him at Cambridge?
I wasn't at Cambridge.
Oh, Oxford, were you?
No.
Oh, that's right. You were the one that didn't.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, you were the odd man out. You went somewhere else.
Lots of people didn't go to Oxford.
I mean, in our little circle. In Belgrave's circle. In that particular little circle, you were the odd one out. And may I say that you were the nicest little piggy one could have wished for. You were always hovering on the outside, weren't you? Oh, Barker, don't pull that old sour face.
I don't particularly like being referred to as Piggy.
Oh, don't be absurd.
It's quite condescending and childish.
After all these years to be so upset about such a trifling...
I'm not upset.
So, have you heard from Belgrave? How is he? Tell me about him. Do you know his wife well? Charming woman, I've been told. I've never met her myself. And what about his work? He's doing awfully well. Does he confide in you the secrets of success, or do you just gossip about old times? What's his house like? Mansion, isn't it? Are you going to be godfather to his little boy?
I haven't seen Belgrave for many years.
Hasn't he done well? Deservedly well.
Yes. Yes, he has.
He's working in the same sort of area as myself. Trade. Only he's in the civil service. He helps enforce the laws which I spend my time trying to dodge. It was Belgrave who inspired me to go into import-export. I've never looked back.
It seems to me that one way or another, Belgrave has helped you a good deal.
What do you mean?
Old school tie and all that.
What nonsense. Even if he did give me a little help, who's counting?
No, that's not all, though, is it? Belgrave pulls strings to get you into the choir.
You're not serious.
And you got into Cambridge because they thought you could sing so well.
But I could sing well. I had a very good voice in those days.
Yeah, well, you told me you were tone deaf.
Rubbish. You got it all confused.
I remember distinctly.
Kate was tone deaf.
You told me
I was a perfectly good singer. I had an excellent voice. My projection was superb.
You told me you mimed it.
Oh, come on, Barker. Let's not harp on about the choir, for goodness sake. Tell me what you're doing. You still working in Fenchurch Street?
Fenchurch Street?
Business going well? No. Don't tell me it's, surgical instruments. No, it isn't. No. I connect you with swimwear. Are you still in swimwear, so to speak?
I've never worked in Fenchurch Street, and I was never involved in making swimwear.
Ah, then I was right the first time. It's surgical instruments.
No.
Damn it all. No, it's nothing of the kind. You're an insurance man.
No.
Not an insurance man?
No.
Never worked for the Prudential?
No.
You can't have been at Lloyd's. I'd have bumped into you.
Never in insurance.
Oh, knock me down.
I scrape a living doing portraits.
And I thought you were in insurance. Or surgical instruments. Funny how one could be so utterly wrong, even about one's oldest and dearest friends.
I don't normally tell people I'm a painter. I find it all rather awkward, but they always expect one to have exhibited in the Tate or somewhere.
But you've exhibited somewhere, haven't you?
I don't do exhibitions.
Ah, private commissions.
So if I'm very lucky.
Belgrave was the painter. He was a brilliant prodigy.
So? He was very good at a lot of things.
And you always wanted to copy him.
That's ridiculous.
So, how are you, Barker?
Oh, extremely well. And you?
Fine.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Isn't it nice when one's friends do well? Here you are, a thriving and successful artist, and me, director of a large and prosperous export business.
I wonder where this chap's got to.
You arranged to meet him here?
Yes, it was rather important. I was hoping to fix up a commission. Damn.
Well, I must be off. Before I do, I'll take your phone number. We must get in touch. Are you still in Maida Vale?
Neasden.
I'll give you a call. We mustn't let it drop. We really must give it a real go.
Yes, certainly.
Yeah. Well, don't want to miss the overture.
I might see you at the interval, if my chap turns up.
If not, then next weekend.
Definitely.
We'll make it a date. Cheerio.
Taxi! A taxi!
Over here! Oh, damn it all! I was in front of you.
But there wasn't a queue, was there? Good God.
Oh, it's you, Baker.
Barker, shall we share it? I'm going to Bond Street.
Oh, that's on my way to the city. Bond Street, please.
Right, go.
That's right.
Oh.
How are you, Barker?
Extremely well, exceedingly well, in fact. And you?
Fine.
I keep meaning to get in touch, but you know how it is.
But how are you?
Extremely well.
Last time I saw you, we were on a train.
No, it wasn't a train.
I'm sure we shared a compartment.
No, I'm positive we've met once since then.
Were you at the Olympia Holdings Christmas banquet?
What?
No, you can't have been. I know. We had a couple of rounds of golf, some charity thing for the Renal Society.
I've never played golf.
Ah.
The last time I saw you was in the bar at Covent Garden Opera, 5 or 6 years ago.
Really? Were you with Sheila?
Who?
Oh, I'm awfully sorry. No, it's not Sheila, is it? It's Tessa.
Who's Tessa?
Your wife.
But I'm not married.
Oh, you mean... Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
No, I've never been married.
Oh, of course. You're a confirmed boil-in-the-bag bachelor.
Raving queen, in fact.
There you finally come out of the closet, you old devil. How are you?
Extremely well. For the first time in my life, I can honestly say that things are going extremely well.
Tell all.
Well, a prestigious Cork Street gallery has agreed to exhibit a couple of my paintings.
Dealing in art. I always knew you wouldn't last in insurance. Much too mundane for you.
Insurance?
Wasn't it insurance? I assumed you were in art insurance once you'd left, thingy.
I've always been an artist. I paint.
An artist? Of course you're... Oh, yes, I've got my brain into gear now. Yes, you're the bohemian. It's all fitting into place.
Good.
My congratulations. You must be very pleased.
It's given me so much confidence after all these years of meeting people, trying to make contacts, being let down, stood up. Finally, it's all paying off.
I always knew you'd make it, Barker. I always thought you had talent.
But you thought I was in insurance.
Did I say that? Oh, momentary slip. Knee-jerk reaction. I didn't really think you were in insurance. Good God. Haven't I always encouraged you to paint?
I'd like old Belgrave to know of my success. I wonder if you could pass on my regards and perhaps ask him if he'd like to come to the private view.
I never see Belgrave.
Oh, that's a pity.
In any case, I doubt if he'd be particularly impressed. He's an extremely successful man.
Well, no, but I just
He's
thought...
hardly going to raise up his hands in wonder at you flogging a couple of paintings. I don't think Belgrave would regard that as a particularly important event in the scheme of things. To you, yes. But Belgrave's in quite a different league now, Barker. Different league altogether.
I'm sure he'd be interested.
He wouldn't even remember you. I doubt if you crossed his mind once in 35 years.
What nonsense?
He wouldn't know you from Adam.
Do you think he remembers you?
I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing. I intend to find out.
Write to him? You mean you're going to write him a letter?
No.
Well, what then?
I don't know. But somehow, some way, I'm going to speak to him. It's high time. Too much water has passed under the bridge. Belgrave is systematically trying to destroy me.
Belgrave? Is this our old friend Belgrave you're talking of?
Of course.
I can hardly believe it. As far as I'm concerned, I owe Belgrave a very great deal. Without his inspiration, I doubt if I would ever become an artist in the first place. I won't have Belgrave...
You tried to copy Belgrave. You're a copycat.
Absurd.
You were always butting in, hovering, trying to get between us. You kept trying to take him away.
You're talking as if he was a lover or something.
I'd like to make a detour, please. St. Giles.
Okay, go. Hospital?
Yes.
You feel ill?
My wife is there.
Oh, nothing serious, I hope. Do give her my best wishes.
Barker, we really must get together very soon.
Yes, we must.
There are things I'd like to discuss. Things aren't going well for me. I might as well be frank. They're on to me. The authorities.
What?
My business.
What was it? Import? How can I possibly...
Could I phone you?
Oh, I'm in the book. Well, better still, I'll phone you.
Whichever. I'll see you next week. Would that be all right?
Of course.
Goodbye.
Number 22 to door C, number 23 to door B, and 23 to door B.
Are they getting through quite quickly?
I don't know. I'm not used to these places. I don't know.
We know each other. Don't you remember me?
Oh, yes, you do look familiar.
Barker. And you have one of those unforgettable names.
You remember my name?
Who could forget a name like Big Seed? It's imprinted on my memory. I can hardly look at a plant without thinking Big Seed.
Actually, it's Bigweed. Bigweed.
You are joking.
No.
Your name is
Bigweed.
Bigweed. I find that hard to believe.
I can't be wrong about my own name, can I?
How could I have made such an error?
Easily done.
Yeah, but your name is one of the things I remember most about you. It was your name which always stuck in my mind.
Really? What's in a name?
Number 24 to door A.
All numbers now, in any case.
Door A.
I'm 29.
30.
Just after me, then. I don't mind telling you. I don't like it here one bit. On the scrap heap. If we were young, we could throw a couple of bricks, start a riot, play bloody havoc. The TV cameras would be round like a shot. But as it is, we just have to sit here and take it. You know what I think?
25 to door D.
Old people don't make good television.
You sound as if you've never been here before.
I hadn't until a few years ago. Everything collapsed. My whole business. Crunch. Spent 9 years as chairman of an exporting business. Townhouse, country house, villa in Spain. I'm not boasting. Hope you don't think that. I'm simply saying that is what I had, which makes my present situation all the more pathetic.
I've been coming on and off for most of my life.
You shouldn't have to beg.
You know, I'm sure I heard something about you recently. Something through the grapevine.
I don't think I'm on the grapevine these days.
Maybe I saw your picture in the local press.
We might have read about me in the Financial Times or in the business pages. A few years ago when the company went bust. Does Olympia Holdings ring any bells?
Olympia Holdings?
We were had. We were done in.
No, it was something else. Something about your family. No, it was your wife. Do you have an incredibly glamorous wife?
Well,
she's glamorous and famous. She's
really,
just done something incredibly special. It'll come back to me in a moment. She's an actress, right?
No, she's not an actress.
Newsreader?
No.
Something like Businesswoman of the Year.
Right off the mark. Now, listen,
she's broken some record for charity. 100-mile hop for Ethiopia.
I'm afraid you've got the whole thing entirely
she's
wrong.
Done something.
Yes, she died. My wife died about a year ago.
Oh, of course. I recall now. Absolutely, inexcusably awful of me. I'm really very sorry. Now, please, Big C, accept my...
Bigweed.
Oh, a big weed. Please, I feel absolutely awful. I just had this idea in my head that it was a once-in-a-lifetime thing. What can I say?
Oh, it's quite understandable.
If only I'd kept my mouth shut.
My wife had been ill for a long time. She spent the last 5 years of her life in a hospice.
No, I'm sorry.
No, the end was a relief for both of us. I married her when I was 22. She soon became bedridden. Can't call it a marriage with a complete strangers.
You're telling me your life story. You're pouring your heart out.
I find it easy to talk to strangers.
But a minute ago, you said we were great friends.
Old friends. I'm sure I said old friends.
27 to door D. 27
My wife reminded me of an old friend. She was second best, sort of consolation prize. It's awful, isn't it?
Who was the friend? An old flame?
No, an old friend.
A lover?
No, a friend from boyhood.
Oh.
An old ghost. Are you married?
Never have been.
Not ever.
You know, but a similar thing happened to me.
We have a lot in common.
I have been haunted by a ghost. I had some work exhibited once at a gallery. Now, I realized that someone else was painting for me. I was simply trying to copy someone else. My work looked like his. There was nothing of me there at all.
You suddenly realized this?
Someone had to tell me. He said, "Barker, you're a fraud. You're a copycat."
You should never have listened. Still, at least you did something. All I ever did in business was move things from A to B. It was all a bit of a racket. Half the stuff only existed on paper. It was really a way of laundering money, sending it round the world. Then what happens? Some high-flying clever dick at the Ministry of Trade comes along and invents a few new rules. They have to make their mark, don't they? So the whole business goes up in smoke. What makes it worse was that this smart-ass was my oldest, dearest friend. He pummeled me.
Good old Belgrave.
You remember him?
Of course. Poor chap. Feel sorry for him.
But isn't it comforting to know that when we are sick in fortune, at least one's closest, dearest friends are on the scrap heap too?
I suppose success went to his head.
Oh, fine excuse. When the mighty fall, everyone stands ready with excuses. The man was a con artist, deserved everything that came to him. In fact, he deserved worse. He got off very lightly.
Well, I know nothing about Belgrave's work at the ministry. I've always been concerned with Belgrave as an artist.
I believe Gibraltar's very picturesque. He could do a bit of painting there if he chose.
What?
Gibraltar, very scenic.
Why mention Gibraltar?
Good Lord, didn't you know? Belgrave's in Gibraltar. He's been there a couple of years.
He's in Norfolk.
Something to do with backhanders, or was it mislaid funds? None of the details. All I know is that he's got some boring desk job in Gibraltar and he's sunk without trace.
He's in a rest home in Norfolk near his sister's.
Norfolk?
He's been there before. Always the same thing. Depression. He must have been under a lot of stress.
He was getting backhanders.
Backhanders?
Well, for contracts. The age-old story. He's been packed off to Gibraltar in the hope that it'll all be forgotten.
Belgrave is in a special rest home in Norfolk where his sister lives. His sister's name is Anne. She runs a small free-range egg farm and supplies health food shops and has recently won a contract with Claridge's Hotel.
Claridge's Hotel? I tell you...
Belgrave spends all his time painting pictures and sending them off to the RA. Always the same picture. Poor chap, he's quite deluded.
Listen to me, Barclay.
Barker?
Listen to me. Belgrave is working as a jumped-up clerk for a tiny shipping company which he used to use for getting bogus invoices. He's entirely bankrupt. He has a daughter by a native girl whom he disclaims, and he suffers from diabetes. That, my friend, is the truth.
Well, if it isn't actually Norfolk, then it is very near. Cracked. Snapped, broken under the weight of his success.
He was a con artist, sophisticated racketeer.
A frustrated artist through it all.
29 to door A, 29 to door A, please.
I suppose we could check up, clear it up once and for all, make discreet inquiries.
Tell them we're old friends and we want to organize a reunion.
There's no harm in finding out, is there?
It would settle the dispute once and for all, Bigseed.
Bigweed. It's a weed. Bigweed.
I'm sorry.
29 to door A.
Oh, that's me. Number 29. Perhaps we should have lunch.
Next week, once we've talked to our respective contacts.
Meet to compare notes. Get to the bottom of it.
I'm sure in my own mind.
Number 29. Number 29 to door A.
I must go. Till next week, then.
Is that a promise?
You have my solemn word.
We mustn't drift apart, after all.
We're such old friends.
Well, goodbye, Bigseed.
Till next week, Barclay.
In Barker, Belgrave and Bigweed by Bill Dare, Jeremy Clyde played Barker and Nicky Henson Bigweed. The loudspeaker voice was Paul Gregory. The play was directed by Glyn Dearman.